Hello, 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 and welcome to Vintage Improv Festival's first at the Follies on Sunday. This is the first Sunday in December, and we are going to be like so blessed to have Michael Gellman do two different groups. So come on up, Michael.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and watching our exploration. For the last few weeks, we've been exploring the idea of utilizing improvisation to create work for the lens, television or film, so that we can start making a living doing improvisation, which would be very nice. So our exploration has been both in terms of form and learning how to maybe help create a film. And tonight we have three examples of that. These are explorations. The actors have only been working for a few weeks on it, in addition to which we've been working on some long form style improvisation, which has to do with character and reacting, being present, active listening, all that good stuff. So we're going to explore 3 10-minute scenes directed by 3 of the ensemble. The cast is going to split off into thirds. So for the first scene, we have Susan playing Teresa and Sue playing Harriet. So we have Susan and Sue. And we have a director who is Roberta Rubin. Teresa is a 61-year-old obese married mother of 5 boys. She has never worked outside the house, and this has given her an excuse to meddle in family and friends. She is always judging people, but reacts badly when she herself is judged. She lives in Plant City, Florida. A modern yoga studio has opened up in her community. Even though learning yoga is way outside her comfort zone, she joined. Teresa is hoping to shed her weight and feel better about herself. And then there's Sue, played by Harriet, played by Sue, is a 55-year-old disappointed librarian. She is content with being single and is an introvert. Harriet loves reading and research. She is frustrated by the increasing technical public service demands. Harriet joined yoga to find a way to reduce her increasing workplace stress and recover a sense of spirituality.
Interior, Monday, 7 a.m., neighborhood yoga studio on a steamy Florida morning. Teresa and Harriet have taken to meeting for class and chatting for a while in the dressing room. They didn't know each other well before this.
Thanks for saving me the spot again at the back.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
I look forward to having you next to me.
Oh, well, that's very kind. I appreciate that, and I like to stay away from the other people. I love yoga because people can't talk to me.
I know. I almost don't. I like talking to you, though. I mean,
Yeah.
You make me feel, I don't know, less just obsessed with my weight and being that fat girl in the yoga class.
You care a lot about what other people think. That's not helping you. I myself, not only do I not care, I don't want to know. It's not my business. That's why I like yoga. It's quiet, you know? I can avoid.
I know. I'd like to have that mindset. You seem really strong. Doesn't anything...
Interior, studio. Harriet and Teresa are on their mats waiting for class to begin. The new instructor enters. Chakra, a true yogi.
Hey, Teresa,
What?
I'm not feeling so detached.
What are you feeling?
Feeling a little connected, if you know what I mean.
He's pretty good looking. You're single, aren't you?
He's so spiritual, isn't he?
I mean, he's not my type.
I don't know if he's my type, but he's compelling. I like the look of him.
Cut 2. Studio tea room after class. Teresa and Harriet relaxing and chatting with their complimentary tea.
I like the complimentary cat the cafe has, but I'm not so sure about the tea. I'm not sure I'm getting this spiritual stuff. I just don't know if it's working for me. Ugh.
I think it's working for you. I mean, you seem not as frustrated as you were. Like you barely spoke to anyone in the beginning.
Now I have you. Now I actually am enjoying having a friend. It's nice. It's nice to have our little coffees.
You know, Harriet, I feel like you see me. I don't feel seen very often, and I don't know, you seem to have something in common with me.
I'm not an empathetic person, okay? However, I feel like the two of us against the back wall in the yoga studio, we're like together. We're together. Together in our downward dog, you know?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with the downward dog, but
Yeah.
I just feel like there isn't any judgment coming from you. You know, I don't have to have a certain pose. That we just have some commonality.
Well, I look at you and I kind of wonder sometimes. I think there is the person who has the life I rejected. You've got all those kids and the.
Can I tell you something though? I haven't told this to many people. It's not that great.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Oh my God. Oh, phew. Not to like, I'm sorry, I did not mean to make you feel bad about that.
No, it's okay. It's just, you know, my husband, he works all the time. I don't even know if he sees me anymore. I feel like I'm just part of the living room furniture, and the kids, trust me, grown kids can be assholes.
Asshole.
Enter Chakra. Picks up his tea and fixes his piercing gaze on Teresa.
In you, I see a light, a glow.
In me?
In you.
I would also like to have a glow. That's what I came here for, actually. I came here for a glow. Yeah.
In you,
Mhm.
What do you see?
a smoldering cesspool of hatred.
Oh, come on. No glow. He doesn't see a glow. Hatred?
Can you tell me more about my glow?
It's beautiful. You are beautiful.
Wow. Harriet, I don't think anyone's told me I was beautiful since I can remember. I'm fat, and I always think fat equals ugly.
Oh, for crying out loud, Teresa. Enough with the fat. I look at you, how you have this beauty. You do have a beautiful spirit and a quality to you, and who cares? I don't care about what other people think of me too much, aside from maybe you now. And I actually don't care about Yogi, what's his name? He said I was a cesspool. Ha!
It doesn't.
Of hatred.
I love it. Honest to God, what does he think he is?
You don't hate me.
I don't even hate him. I mean, I kind of love you. You're my friend. I'm a little disappointed in the quality of yoga instructors, though.
But in the end, is it really about the yoga? I feel like it's more about us sort of finding this place that feels like home for us, you know? Because in a way, both of us are, I don't know, pretty disappointed with our lives, you know?
Yeah, I know. And I know I said it the wrong way when I said I was really glad that you were miserable, because I'm not glad you're miserable. It's just that I took this path and I'm looking around and this is what it is. And I kind of wondered if I took another path, your path, if I would have been happier. And now there's no point in regretting. There's no point.
I don't regret, I just dream.
The end. For our second exploration, we're going to have two new characters directed by our ensemble member, Lauren. And it's about two women. Ro Rubin plays Meredith. Meredith went into bench research to avoid interacting with people. She is very protective of her personal space. She found Barry, a very passive and nerdy man. She married him for the sole purpose of relieving the pressure from her family and society to meet that expectation. Then she divorced him and resumed her retreat from life. Recently, there was a flood in Meredith's apartment and she had to vacate. Having no friends and estranged from family, the only person she could think of to impose on was her ex-sister-in-law, her ex-husband's sister, played by Mickey Mann.
Interior, day, 6 p.m. Inside Karina's kitchen on New Year's Eve in the year 1999, Dick Clark with his ball drop is playing in the background, pre-ball drop, the music, the enthusiasm on the TV in the living room next door. Meredith and Karina have coffee between them.
You know, I usually just prefer hot cocoa when the ball goes down, really.
Do you have earplugs?
I said I usually prefer hot cocoa. Oh.
I heard you. It's very loud.
Oh yeah. I got to talk over Dick. He's kind of making a lot of noise there, with the ball going down because we're celebrating Y2K.
Yeah, Y2K.
You think it'll come? You think it will make it? You think the ball will make it all the way down, Meredith?
Rena, I think everything is going to crash. The ball, the internet, the stock market. Haven't you been reading the news? It's all going to crash.
That's exciting, Meredith. That'll be the biggest thing that's happened in our town since the flood.
It'll be the worst thing that...
2. Interior, Karina's living room, 2 hours later.
Oh, you know what they say, Meredith. What you're doing when the ball strikes midnight is what your year's going to be like.
Sleeping, I should think. Is this where I'm going to sleep on the couch here?
Meredith, we were not sleeping when the ball went down. You can have my bed. It's okay. I'll sleep on the couch.
I don't know. That's a little intimate. I don't mind sleeping on the couch.
Meredith, I'm not sleeping in my bed. You are. I put clean sheets on for you, girl.
But it smells like you.
What's wrong with the way I smell, Meredith?
No, nothing. I didn't mean that in a negative way. It's just, it's sort of intimate.
I know you that's fine. If you want to sleep on the couch, that's fine. But we were up together when the ball went down. That means we're going to have a great Y2K together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
1 hour later, Karina's bedroom with Karina's bed between Meredith and Karina.
I'm sorry the couch fell down. Oh.
Do you have any kind of like a divider or something we could put?
Well,
I mean,
my house is an open book.
I see that.
You can stack books if you want. I mean, whatever makes you happy, Meredith.
Yeah.
I want to make you happy. I know you've had a hard life, girl.
Look, I appreciate you letting me stay here. It's very kind of you. It's very gracious. I really do.
Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Why, it's Karina's mother staying for New Year's Eve.
What?
Betty?
What?
Betty's here.
Mom.
What in Sam hell is she doing here?
She's my friend. We're Meredith, forgive my mother.
Hi, Betty.
I know you two had problems.
Well, she ruined your brother's life.
Oh.
Cut.
Meredith.
What? 30 minutes later, all 3 in bed together.
Maybe we can stack the nonfiction books between you, Meredith, and...
Karina, that
I might...
Betty smells just like you.
Whose foot is that? Honestly.
How did my mother get in this bed?
It's warm anyway. I don't...
I could go in the floor. Is the carpet vacuumed?
I got the Lobo.
Be a good host. Do what I taught you.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff, Mom.
I know you don't. I was a bad mother. I know.
So Meredith, you seem to be uncomfortable.
This was a lot of proximity for me, Karina. I think I could go in the tub. I could sleep in the tub. I don't mind.
Oh.
I don't mind.
Oh. Well, sure.
I think the best answer is if I just leave. It's fine.
Perhaps that would be best, Betty.
I don't mind.
Well, you know what they say, when the ball goes down, that's how you're going to spend the rest of the year, Ma, and you were not here. So that sounds good to me, too.
I think the ball went down on Mom decades ago.
2. The tub. Dick Clark's voice is in the background. It is 30 seconds to the ball drop. Y2K. Meredith is alone.
Ear
Hear every sound.
earplugs.
Oh, come on, Meredith. Come on out.
What am I doing here?
Meredith, Dick Clark's starting to sing his song.
Why did I go to a hotel like I should have?
Meredith, he's so friggin' handsome. You got to see it.
Oh my God, that voice. Oh my God, I thought I'd never hear that voice again.
I'm going to be fixing some hot cocoa in a minute, girl.
What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Meredith.
Cut 2. The next morning. Karina's kitchen with Karina and Meredith. 6 a.m.
I hope my apartment is ready tonight.
Oh, could you say that more quiet, please, Meredith?
You know, 6 Jägermeister shots might not have been the most prudent way to welcome in the new year.
Meredith, I got a hangover, girl. So loud.
I can't believe your mother showed up here. I mean, that was the most awkward thing. I'm so... she blames me. She blames me for everything.
Well, you got to feel bad about it if you think about it truly. There's something
You know
I
what?
never...
Barry knew what he was getting into. We made a deal. He understood. It's not my fault he didn't explain it to his family.
Oh, well, I got a secret to tell you, Meredith. Not only did he share it with the family, but he had the pastor send it out in the church newsletter 3 weeks in a row.
You know, I had to do what I had to do. Everyone was breathing down my... This is what life is. This is what life in Y2K is going to be. When are you going to get married? When are you going to have a baby? When are you going to get divorced? When are you going to die? When are you going to... All these expectations on all of us that we are really not obligated to meet. But the only way to shut off the noise is to do it, is to do what's expected of us.
That was in a different century, Meredith. That was in a different millennia. It is not like that in the 2000s, I promise you.
What about you, Karina? Aren't they bugging you about it?
No, I got bad genetics.
Cut 2. Outside of Karina's apartment, Meredith stands alone. The sun is setting. Bags are by her side.
How do I get out of this? Where can I go? I should go to a hotel. But it's New Year's Eve. Everything is sold out. There is nowhere that I can go. I am stuck in this hell.
Karina's mother walks to the exterior of Karina's door.
Oh, perfect.
You again?
You keep showing up like my father used to say, like a bad penny. Listen, you have no right to look at me like that. I did nothing to you. Your son knew what he was getting into. We had a deal. You knew about it. Karina told me. So giving me that side eye stink eye, that's on you, not me.
You wish it were. You wish it were.
What is your problem, old woman?
Blackout. The end. We'll have to wait for the next version, next chapter. All of these obviously are directed by ensemble members, and each director determines when the scenes are edited and what the next scene is. The actors do not. The next and final exploration this evening is directed by Susan, and the characters are played by Marv. Steve will be playing Marv. Lauren will be playing Kim. Marv, 52, lives alone in his rundown Airstream in a small lot near the train tracks in Peopleville, Illinois, USA. Every morning he walks through town thinking about his next project, which changes daily. He often wonders why he's never truly succeeded, whether the universe has conspired against him, but he has faith in his ability to one day make it big. Lauren will be playing Kim, 50, likes to busy herself with other people's business, between jobs, but with a plenty of ideas and advice. She often laments the lack of recognition she has received for her efforts that may never be rewarded. In her loneliness, she connects with the world outside of her fourplex apartment while watering plants.
Scene 1, day. Exterior of Kim's fourplex apartment. She lives on the first floor and has a plethora of plants that she's anxiously watering. We see Marv on his daily walk, stopping right in front of her plants.
Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here. I have been. I cannot wait to hear this. You will not wait to hear this. Oh my gosh.
Fire when ready.
Hold on. They actually shut the window on me. They shut the window on me while they were arguing. Can you believe that? Can you?
Typical.
Thank you. Thank you for caring. At least you care. Thank you for caring.
Every time. You know, same kind of crap happens to me. It's like I get no respect from anybody. You know, yeah, we've hashed that out so many times. It's not even funny.
It's not. It's really not funny.
Yeah.
Is it, Marv?
I just got I had this brilliant flash this morning, you know, and it was like I woke up, I dreamed,
Cut.
and it was
Scene 2, day. 4 hours later, we're in the interior of Marv's rundown Airstream. We find him planning and journaling for his next latest great project.
I dream this stuff. I dream it, and then I forget it, and then I go for a walk and I remember it again. Oh, I don't know why people just throw away jars, just make glasses out of them. You know, it's like the pet rock thing. I could grab the jars, clean them up. This is $1 million idea. This is the one that's going to put me over the top. Yeah, right, Marv. Right, Marv. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Put you over the top. When was the last time that happened? Pretty much never. I got to keep trying though. I know I have greatness inside of me.
Cut. Scene 3. Evening. Interior of Lauren's apartment. It's a bit disheveled. She hasn't been able to focus on anything. The phone rings. It's her daughter, Cynthia.
Finally, I have been waiting for your call. You're late. You're late, sweetie. I have to tell you about what has been going on. Cynthia?
Yeah. Ma.
Cynthia, yes, yes.
Yeah. I can I borrow $50 because I'm stuck here. I'm in detention.
Well, honey, you know that money is tight.
Well,
Right
they're gonna
now.
they're gonna make me stay overnight, Mom, if I don't pay the bail. $50.
Did you ask your father? He has plenty of money if he would actually let go of some of it to spread around.
Ma, he tells me you're the one with the bucks. He says that you're the one that got all the money in the divorce and that I'm supposed to come to you.
It's just like him. It's just like him pushing you off onto me as if I didn't raise you practically by myself. As if I.
You did a good job, Ma.
Cut. Next scene. Day. Morning. We find both Marv and Kim together again. Marv on his typical walk, Kim doing her habitual watering of all her plants. This day, they decide to share more than what they typically do.
You're upset. I get that.
I'm running on empty. Is it more than upset? It's empty, Marv. It's empty.
Okay. Well, sometimes when you're on empty, you just got to fill it back up. You know, that happens. I find myself at the bottom of a pit and I just got to climb back out. Can you do that for me? Can you just fill back up?
You want me to do that for you, Marv?
Yeah. I mean, every day I'm walking through the neighborhood and I think my whole world would fall apart if I didn't just see you there, you know. You're kind of like the only constant in my life.
Would you like to come inside for some tea?
Yeah.
Cut. The next scene we find in the interior of Kim's apartment. As she races up to try and get things tidy, Marv's right behind her. He kind of cautiously walks in the door. Kim says, "Come on in."
Don't mind. The chairs haven't been dusted properly today, so you don't have to sit on them. I can sit on them.
You should see my place. Don't even worry about it. I mean, this is beautiful.
Not a lot of people come inside, so
Yeah. I like spending a lot of time alone in my place too. Netflix and chill all the time.
Oh, I don't like to spend time alone.
Oh. Well, you're not alone right now.
English breakfast tea? Is that all right?
Is it from Trader Joe? Yeah, that's my favorite.
I do not like the ones from Whole Foods. They are awful.
No, and they charge so much money. Who's got enough money to shop at Whole Foods?
Nobody. No. Rip off every single time. Trader
time.
They have an excellent selection for what they offer. Yes.
Everything they have, I love.
No.
Cut. At that moment, the phone rings. It's Kim's daughter once again.
Ma. They said you didn't send the $50 over yet.
This is not a good time. You want me to use Venmo or PayPal?
They don't take Venmo or PayPal. You got to come into the precinct and pay it up. And they said you got to come now.
Right now?
Yeah, they said you got to come now, please, Ma.
Well, if you give me some time.
2 minutes.
Farther away than 2 minutes.
Ma.
All right, I will.
Ma.
I will be there.
You got somebody over. You got someone with you.
I never. No. I never.
You're talking low. You got someone with. I'm going to say it really loud. You got someone with you.
Well, I can hear all of that.
And blackout scene, the end. Come on back, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, I cut everything off right at 10 minutes, so scenes didn't have a chance to go beyond it. I think that any one of the three of these could be explored and heightened and had scripts written based on them. So well done, everybody. Why don't you introduce yourselves and we'll get out of here.
Steve Cercio.
Susan Geedy.
Sue Carroll.
Lauren Baumbauer.
I'm Ro Rubin.
Mickey Manting. Thanks,
Thank you all very much for coming.
Woohoo!
Fabulous Michael Gellman.
Yes,
Yay!
Michael. Yay! We will be back. We've got another show coming up. The next is Timeless, and then Michael Gellman again with a whole nother cast.
Oh, man.
Oh. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with Michael Gellman, too. Woohoo!
See you guys at the next workshop.
Yeah.